In this video, Secrets to a Happy Marriage, Proven Tips from Long-Lasting Couples, you will not only learn tips on how to enjoy your marriage, but you will also enjoy Emily's story. Before we delve into the chapters of this captivating story, let's take a positive affirmation. Write in the comment section that my marriage and family is blessed. Now that you have done that, let's swim into enjoying this together. Chapter 1. A Chance Encounter. It was a bright, crisp autumn morning in the picturesque town of Maplewood. The air was filled with the scent of pine and freshly baked bread from the local bakery, and the leaves crunched delightfully underfoot as the townsfolk went about their day. Among the crowd bustling through Maplewood's quaint streets, a young woman named Emily was on her way to her favorite coffee shop, the Cozy Corner. Little did she know today was the day her life would change forever. As Emily stepped into the cafe, the familiar warmth and aroma of coffee beans enveloped her. She walked to the counter and greeted the barista with a smile. Just as she was about to place her usual order, her eyes caught sight of a man sitting by the window, engrossed in a book. He looked up, and their eyes met for a brief moment. There was something intriguing about him, a sense of calm and wisdom that drew her in. "Good morning, Emily. The usual?" the barista interrupted her thoughts. Yes, please. Thanks, Mark," she replied, her gaze still lingering on the stranger. With her coffee in hand, Emily found a seat a few tables away from the mysterious man. She couldn't shake the feeling that their paths were meant to cross. Gathering her courage, she decided to strike up a conversation. "Hi there, mind if I join you?" she asked, her voice steady but heart-pounding. The man looked up from his book and smiled warmly. "Of course not. Please, have a seat." "I'm Emily," she introduced herself, extending her hand. "Nice to meet you, Emily. I'm Daniel," he replied, shaking her hand firmly. "What brings you here today?" "I come here often. It's my little escape from the world," Emily admitted with a shy smile. "What about you? You seem deeply engrossed in that book." Daniel chuckled. "Yes, I love reading. It's one of my favorite pastimes. Today I'm reading about different cultures and their traditions. It's fascinating." As they talked, Emily learned that Daniel was a travel writer who had recently moved to Maplewood for a change of scenery. They quickly discovered they had a lot in common, from their love of books to their passion for exploring new places. The morning flew by as they exchanged stories and laughter, and by the time they realized it, hours had passed. "I have to say, this has been one of the best mornings I've had in a long time," Emily confessed, a hint of blush coloring her cheeks. "Me too," Daniel agreed. "How about we continue this conversation over dinner tonight? There's a great Italian place just down the street." "I'd love that," Emily replied, her heart skipping a beat. Chapter 2. The First Steps. Over the next few weeks, Emily and Daniel spent more and more time together. Their connection grew stronger with each passing day, and it wasn't long before they realized they had fallen in love. They shared their hopes, dreams, and fears, and discovered a deep sense of compatibility and mutual respect. One evening, as they walked hand in hand through Maplewood's charming park, Daniel stopped and turned to Emily, a serious expression on his face. "Emily, I've been thinking a lot about us," he began. "I know we haven't been together for long, but I can't imagine my life without you. Will you marry me?" Emily's eyes widened in surprise and joy. "Yes, Daniel, yes, I will marry you," she exclaimed, tears of happiness streaming down her face. Their engagement was a whirlwind of excitement and planning. They wanted a small, intimate wedding, surrounded by close family and friends. As they prepared for their big day, they also began to discuss their future together and the kind of marriage they wanted to build. "I've always admired couples who seem genuinely happy and in love, even after many years together," Emily said one evening as they worked on their wedding invitations. "Do you think we can be like that?" "I believe we can," Daniel replied, taking her hand in his. "But it will take effort and commitment from both of us. We should learn from those who have succeeded and apply their wisdom to our own relationship." Determined to build a strong foundation for their marriage, Emily and Daniel decided to seek advice from long-lasting couples in their community. They wanted to uncover the secrets to a happy marriage and apply those principles to their own lives. Chapter 3. The Wisdom of Elders. Emily and Daniel's first stop was the home of Mr. and Mrs. Thompson, an elderly couple known for their loving and harmonious relationship. The Thompsons had been married for over 50 years and were eager to share their insights. "Welcome, welcome," Mrs. Thompson greeted them warmly. "We're so happy to see young couples interested in building a strong marriage." "Thank you for having us," Emily said, smiling. "We've always admired your relationship and wanted to learn from your experiences." "Well, we're happy to share," Mr. Thompson said, settling into his favorite armchair. "One of the most important things we've learned is the power of communication. Always be open and honest with each other, and never go to bed angry. It's crucial to resolve conflicts before they escalate." Mrs. Thompson nodded in agreement. "And don't forget to show appreciation for each other. Small gestures of love and kindness go a long way in keeping the spark alive. Never take your partner for granted." As Emily and Daniel took notes, they were struck by the simplicity and wisdom of the Thompsons' advice. They realized that maintaining a happy marriage required consistent effort and a genuine commitment to each other's well-being. Their next visit was to the home of Mr. and Mrs. Garcia, a couple who had faced numerous challenges but had emerged stronger together. The Garcias had been married for over 30 years and had a deep understanding of resilience and perseverance in marriage. "Marriage is a journey filled with ups and downs," Mr. Garcia said, his voice gentle but firm. "You'll face difficulties, but it's how you handle them that matters. Always support each other and be willing to compromise. Remember, you're a team." Mrs. Garcia added, "Never stop growing together. Keep learning about each other and adapting to the changes life brings. And most importantly, keep the romance alive. Don't let the mundane routines of life overshadow your love." Emily and Daniel left the Garcias' home, feeling inspired and motivated. They had learned valuable lessons about communication, appreciation, resilience, and growth. They were determined to apply these principles to their own marriage. Chapter 4. Building a Strong Foundation. As their wedding day approached, Emily and Daniel continued to gather advice and insights from other long-lasting couples in their community. Each couple they spoke to had their own unique experiences and wisdom to share, but there were common themes that emerged: communication, appreciation, resilience, and growth. Emily and Daniel made a pact to prioritize these principles in their marriage. They promised to always communicate openly and honestly, to show appreciation for each other every day, to support each other through life's challenges, and to continue growing together. Their wedding day was a beautiful celebration of love and commitment. Surrounded by family and friends, they exchanged vows and promised to cherish each other for the rest of their lives. As they danced under the stars, they felt a deep sense of joy and gratitude for the journey that lay ahead. Chapter 5. The Early Years. The early years of Emily and Daniel's marriage were filled with love, laughter, and adventure. They traveled to new places, explored their passions, and built a cozy home in Maplewood. They faced challenges too, but they navigated them with patience and understanding. One of the first major challenges they encountered was balancing their individual careers with their relationship. Daniel's travel writing often took him away for extended periods, while Emily's job as a teacher required her to stay in Maplewood. They realized that maintaining their connection would require effort and creativity. "We need to make the most of the time we have together," Emily said one evening as they prepared dinner. "Let's create special moments and traditions that keep us close, even when we're apart." Daniel agreed. "How about we write letters to each other when I'm away? Not just emails, but real handwritten letters. It will be a special way to stay connected." They also decided to schedule regular video calls and set aside time for weekend getaways whenever Daniel returned from his trips. By prioritizing their relationship and finding creative ways to stay connected, they were able to maintain a strong bond despite the physical distance. Another challenge they faced was learning to navigate differences in their personalities and preferences. Emily was a planner, always organized and detail-oriented, while Daniel was more spontaneous and laid back. They realized that their differences could either create friction or complement each other, depending on how they approached them. "We need to find a balance," Daniel said during one of their heart-to-heart conversations. Let's embrace our differences and use them to our advantage, Emily agreed. I can help us stay organized and on track, while you can bring a sense of spontaneity and fun into our lives. Together, we can create a harmonious balance. By recognizing and respecting each other's strengths and differences, they were able to build a strong partnership that allowed them to thrive both individually and as a couple. Chapter 6. Growing Together. As the years went by, Emily and Daniel continued to grow together. They faced new challenges and opportunities, but their commitment to each other remained unwavering. They also became active members of their community, giving back and supporting others. One of the most rewarding experiences of their marriage was becoming parents. The arrival of their first child, a beautiful baby girl named Lily, brought immense joy and a new dimension to their relationship. They embraced the challenges of parenthood with love and teamwork, always striving to create a nurturing and supportive environment for their daughter. Parenting is a partnership, Daniel said one evening as they rocked Lily to sleep. We need to support each other and work together to raise her with love and respect. Emily nodded, her eyes filled with love for her husband and daughter. We'll do this together, just like we've faced every other challenge. We'll learn and grow as parents, and we'll always prioritize our relationship. They made a conscious effort to balance their roles as parents and partners, ensuring that they continued to nurture their own relationship while raising their child. They scheduled regular date nights, found moments of intimacy and connection, and supported each other through the ups and downs of parenthood. As Lily grew, Emily and Daniel continued to instill the values they held dear in their family. They taught her the importance of communication, appreciation, resilience, and growth. They created a loving and supportive home where Lily could thrive and develop into a confident and compassionate young woman. Chapter 7. The Test of Time. As Emily and Daniel entered their second decade of marriage, they faced one of the greatest challenges yet. Daniel was offered a prestigious position that required them to move to a different country for several years. While it was an incredible opportunity, it also meant leaving behind their beloved Maplewood and the community they had built. This is a huge decision, Emily said, her voice filled with uncertainty. We have so much here, but this could be an amazing adventure for us and Lily. Daniel took her hand, his eyes filled with determination. We'll face this together, just like we always have. We'll make this work, and we'll grow stronger because of it. With mixed emotions, they decided to take the leap and move to the new country. It was a challenging transition, but they approached it with the same principles that had guided their marriage from the beginning. They communicated openly about their fears and hopes, showed appreciation for each other's efforts, and supported each other through the ups and downs. The move brought new experiences and opportunities for growth. They explored a different culture, made new friends, and created a new home in a foreign land. Despite the challenges, their love and commitment remained steadfast. After several years, they returned to Maplewood, their bond stronger than ever. They had weathered the storm and emerged with a deeper understanding of each other and their relationship. They were a testament to the power of love, communication, and resilience. Chapter 8. The Legacy of Love. As Emily and Daniel entered their golden years, they reflected on the incredible journey they had shared. They had built a life filled with love, joy, and meaningful connections. Their marriage had not been without challenges, but they had faced each one with courage and commitment. Their daughter Lily had grown into a remarkable young woman, inspired by the example set by her parents. She carried with her the values of communication, appreciation, resilience, and growth that her parents had instilled in her. She was now married to a wonderful partner and was building her own loving family. One evening, as the sun set over Maplewood, Emily and Daniel sat on their porch, holding hands and watching the world go by. They felt a deep sense of contentment and gratitude for the life they had built together. "We've come a long way, haven't we?" Emily said, her voice filled with warmth. "We have," Daniel agreed, his eyes reflecting the love he felt for his wife. "And I wouldn't trade a single moment of it. You are my heart, my partner, and my best friend." Emily smiled, her heart swelling with love. "And you are mine. Here's to many more years of happiness and love." As they sat together, they knew that the secrets to a happy marriage were not really secrets at all. They were the principles of communication, appreciation, resilience, and growth that they had embraced and lived by every day. They were the foundation of their love and the legacy they would pass on to future generations. And so, Emily and Daniel's story continued, a beautiful testament to the power of love and the enduring strength of a committed partnership. Their journey was a reminder that a happy marriage is not a destination, but a lifelong adventure filled with love, growth, and the joy of sharing life with someone you cherish. Sharing the wisdom. In their later years, Emily and Daniel decided to give back to their community by sharing the wisdom they had gained from their own marriage journey. They started hosting workshops and support groups for young couples, providing guidance and encouragement based on their own experiences. Their workshops quickly became popular, attracting couples from all walks of life who were eager to learn the secrets to a happy marriage. Emily and Daniel shared stories, offered practical advice, and created a supportive space where couples could connect and grow together. One evening, after a particularly successful workshop, a young couple approached Emily and Daniel with tears of gratitude in their eyes. "Thank you so much for sharing your story and wisdom," the young woman said. "You've given us hope and inspiration for our own marriage. We're so grateful." Emily smiled, her heart filled with joy. "We're happy to help. Remember, a happy marriage is built on love, communication, appreciation, resilience, and growth. Always cherish each other and never stop working on your relationship." As the young couple left, hand in hand, Emily and Daniel looked at each other with pride and love. They knew that their journey had come full circle. They had not only built a beautiful life together, but had also inspired and supported others in their own journeys. And so the legacy of Emily and Daniel's love continued to shine brightly, touching the lives of countless couples and spreading the message that true happiness in marriage is possible with love, commitment, and a willingness to grow together. Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching this video. We hope you enjoyed hearing about the secrets to a happy marriage and the inspiring story of Emily and Daniel. We want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on the story? Do you have any tips or experiences you'd like to share about building a happy marriage? Comment below and let us know. Also, we'd love to know what topics you want to see on our channel. Are there specific aspects of marriage or parenting you're curious about? Drop your suggestions in the comments and we'll make sure to create videos that address your interests. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get notified whenever we upload new content. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family who might find it helpful. Thank you for being a part of Tales by Blee, Marriage Tales community. Together, let's continue to explore the beauty and strength of marital bonds. See you in the next video.